Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome all of you, my dear lovely students, to the introduction to the English language course. My name is Miss Asmاء Abu Samra. Today, inshallah, we are going to continue Unit 2 and we are going to study together Lesson 2. So please listen carefully, try to take notes, and open your book with me. Now, let me remind you of the title of this unit, Unit 2. The title is Going Out. تنسوش عنوان الوحدة الثانية. And let me again remind you of the communication goals of this unit. The first communication goal we covered in lesson 1. في الهدف الأول إحنا غطيناه في الدرس الأول. It was about accept or decline an invitation. كان بيتعلق بقبول أو رفض دعوة. Do you remember? I hope that you study your lesson. Okay, number 2. And today, inshallah, we are going to learn about how to express locations and give directions. Express locations and give direction. It's very interesting lesson because sometimes when you want to know where is the place, sometimes you need to ask in order to be given certain directions. And I need to know how to use certain vocabulary in order to guide some people and give them some information about going to a certain place. طبعا كلمة directions باللغة الإنجليزية بعني فيها الاتجاهات، وضروري أنا باللغة الإنجليزية أتعامل مع بعض المصطلحات إني أعرف من خلالها كيف أنا أسأل عن مكان معين أو حد يوجهني على مكان معين. And therefore this unit is connected to questions related to where is. متذكرين استخدام أدوات الاستفهام الخاصة بالمكان. Where is the bank? Where is the school? Where are the students? Okay, so I can ask about where. And in the same time, في نفس الوقت, when I'm talking about direction, I can ask and answer. And if I know the information, لو أنا بعرف المعلومة, I will say. But if I don't know, what should I use? Today, inshallah, we are going to learn together. اليوم إحنا حنتعلم كيف أنا أعطي معلومات خاصة بالدايركشن، وفي نفس الوقت إذا أنا ما كنت عندي معلومات كافية how to answer كيف ممكن أجاوب. Open your book, page 18. This is in your student book. Here we have a conversation model. And read and listen to someone ask for and get directions. Read and listen. إحنا حنقرأ ونستمع to someone ask for and get direction. شخص بيسأل وبيحصل على directions. كما مرة شو يعني directions؟ بمعنى اتجاهات. So let's listen and listen carefully and try to focus on the vocabulary while you are listening. ركزوا كتير على الكلمات وإحنا بنسمع. Let's start.
Page 18. Conversation Model. Exercise A. Read and listen to someone ask for and get directions.
Excuse me, I'm looking for the National Bank.
The National Bank? Do you know the address?
Yes, it's 205 Holly Avenue.
Oh, walk to the corner of First and Holly. It's right around the corner, across from the museum.
Thank you.
Or, if you don't know,
The National Bank? I'm sorry, I'm not from around here.
Thanks anyway.
Okay, let's read together and let's explain certain vocabulary. Excuse me. Excuse me. Now, if I want to ask someone, this is more polite to say excuse me and not to start the question directly. حدش يسأل سؤال مباشرة، لازم نحكي عبارة نوعا ما تكون مهذبة. Like, excuse me, I'm looking for the National Bank. I'm looking for بمعنى أنا أبحث عن البنك الوطني. National Bank. The National Bank, do you know the address? What do you mean by the address? Okay, look, here we have excuse me. The address معناته العنوان. هل لديك العنوان? Yes, it's 205 Holly Avenue. Okay, Avenue بتشير لاسم الشارع. Okay. Walk to the corner. Walk to the corner of the First and Holly. corner بمعنى زاوية الشارع. Okay. First and Holly, this is the name of the street. هي اسم الشارع. It's right around the corner. Right around the corner بمعنى حول زاوية الشارع أو الركن الخاص بالشارع. Across from the museum. Across from the museum. Across بمعنى مقابل. Okay. The museum. احنا عارفين كلمة museum اللي هو المتحف. Thank you. Now, if we don't know the actual directions, طب الآن لو أنا مش عارفة الاتجاه الصحيح, what should I say? Look, how did this person reply? شوف كيف هذا الشخص جاوب. The National Bank, I'm sorry, okay, I'm not from around here. I'm not from around here بمعنى أنا لست من هذه المنطقة. Thanks anyway بمعنى أشكرك على أي حق. So I'm sorry, I'm not from around here. لست من هذه المنطقة. Now, it's good to practice this dialogue at home. من الجيد إن أنا أتدرب على هاي المحادثة and try to focus upon certain vocabulary. And here we focused upon certain expressions like address, around, corner, across, I'm sorry. Okay, these expressions are very, very important. Now, let's move. In the same page, okay, on the same page, page 18, we have vocabulary and then we have locations and directions. Read and listen, then listen again and repeat. So we will listen, and while we are listening, please look carefully up in the picture, okay? Or at the picture. Come on, let's start. Again, we will start with locations and then we are going to start with directions. Let's see the locations first. And locations in English, it means places. Locations بمعنى المواقع أو الأماكن.
Page 18. Vocabulary. Locations and directions. Exercise A. Read and listen. Locations. Where is the...
It's on the right side of the street.
It's across from the park.
It's down the street from the museum.
It's around the corner from the theater.
It's between Main Street and Mercer Avenue.
Directions. How do I get to the...
Turn left at the corner. Turn left at the light. Turn left on King Street.
Go 2 blocks and turn right. Walk 2 blocks and turn right. Drive 2 blocks and turn right.
Go to the corner of Smith Street and Bond Avenue. Walk to the corner of Smith Street and Bond Avenue. Drive to the corner of Smith Street and Bond Avenue.
Now listen again and repeat in the pauses.
It's on the right side of the street.
It's across from the park.
It's down the street from the museum.
It's around the corner from the theater.
It's between Main Street and Mercer Avenue. Turn left at the corner. Turn left at the light. Turn left on King Street.
Go 2 blocks and turn right. Walk 2 blocks and turn right. Drive 2 blocks and turn right.
Go to the corner of Smith Street and Bond Avenue. Walk to the corner of Smith Street and Bond Avenue. Drive to the corner of Smith Street and Bond Avenue.
Okay, we are here again. So when we talk about locations, we can ask some questions like where is the bank, where is the school, and we can say where's, okay, if we want to make a contraction. So where is the bank? Now, can you see here the star? Every time we are going to give the location of the star in every picture. لاحظوا احنا هنحدد موقع النجمة في كل صورة. And look to the first picture. It's on the right side of the street. The right side. الجانب اليمين من الشارع. The right side. طبعا أكيد حكسه حيكون the left side of the street. This is the right side of the street. Now where is the star? It's on the right side. بنقول on the right مش in the right. Okay, be careful. Look at the second picture. Where is the star? Oh, it's across from the park. Across بمعنى مقابل المنتزه. Park بمعنى حديقة أو المنتزه. Park. Across from the park. Across. Now look to the third picture. Where is the star? Where is the star? It's down the street from the museum. Down the street. Down the street زي ما احنا بنحكي بنقول آخر الشارع أو امشي لآخر الشارع. Okay? Down the street from the museum من جهة المتحف. Okay, where is the star in the fourth picture? الصورة الرابعة. It's around the corner from the theater. It's around the corner. Around the corner يعني حول الزاوية أو حول ركن الشارع. Okay, from the theater يعني من جهة المسرح. And this is the theater. Okay, where is the star? Again, in the fifth picture بالصورة الخامسة. It's between Main Street and Mercer Avenue. It's between بين Mercer, okay, Main Street اللي هو الشارع الرئيسي and Mercer Avenue. Again, it's another name of another street, so it's two parts. It's between باللغة الإنجليزية بمعنى بين. Here I can talk about locations. What about directions? When I want to talk about directions in English, I can ask certain questions like how do I get to? How do I get to? كيف يمكنني الوصول إلى؟ كمان مرة السؤال. How do I get, okay, to the cinema, to the park, to the school, okay? Now, the man and the woman here are talking. How can I get to? So, the answer here, turn left, okay, at the corner, at the light, okay, on King Street. Okay, turn left بمعنى اتجه ناحية الشمال. Okay, at the corner بزاوية الشارع. Okay, on King Street. This is the name of the street على اسم الشارع. Now look to the second picture. The person saying go, walk and drive. ليش يا مس أسماء استخدم 3 أفعال؟ لأني ممكن أنا أوجه الشخص وأقول له go يعني اذهب. ممكن أقول له walk امشي أو سر. Okay? Or drive if he was driving a car بمعنى إنه قود بسيارتك. Okay? 2 blocks and turn right. 2 blocks. Look, here we have the first block and here we have the second block. Then turn, okay, right. كأنه بيقول له اذهب تقاطعين أو مجمعين and then turn right بمعنى اتجه باتجاه اليمين. Here we can say the same. Go, walk and drive to the corner of Smith Street and Bond Avenue. Go, walk and drive to the corner. Corner بمعنى زاوية الشارع أو ركن الشارع. Smith Street and the Bond Avenue. Again, the place is here. Now, can we define certain places and directions? Yes, of course, but you need to have certain vocabulary and you need to employ these vocabulary while you are speaking. أنت مضطرة إن أنت تستخدم هاي الكلمات من خلال التحدث. And I have collected them here. 1 minute. I have collected some of these expressions so we can give directions by using words like turn the left, turn right بمعنى اتجه إلى اليمين واتجه إلى الشمال. left بمعنى الشمال، right اليمين. straight ahead بمعنى اتجه مباشرة. straight بمعنى بخط مستقيم مباشرة. go down بمعنى آخر أو النزول. go up الصعود، وبتأتي أيضا بمعنى الذهاب بشكل مستقيم. go back بمعنى التراجع أو العودة، نقول ارجع من هذا الشارع. and we can give, okay, here we have also giving directions by go straight اتجه مباشرة، turn right اتجه يمينا، turn left اتجه يسارا. U-turn يعني إنه يشبه بالدوران حرف اليو. okay. go past بمعنى اتجه بشكل مباشر، أو زي ما إحنا بنقول خليك على طول أعبر هذه الشارع. across بمعنى مقابل. if I want to cross the street إنه لازم أضطر إني أعبر الشارع للجهة الأخرى بمعنى مقابل. across from the same. okay. and here we have next to بمعنى مقابل أو بجوار. okay. and then we have on or at the corner بمعنى على زاوية الشارع. take the first right بمعنى خذ أول منعطف على جهة اليمين. ممكن على فكرة نغير ونقول take the second the third يعني أول منعطف، ثاني منعطف. ممكن أغير right وأخليها left. okay. the last one we have at the roundabout take the first exit. roundabout بمعنى الدوار. I'm talking about using this part. take the first exit. exit باللغة الإنجليزية بمعنى إنه يأخذ أول مخرج. now it's really interesting to know how to give directions. it's not difficult but we need to practice. الأمر مش صعب لكن أنا محتاجة أتدرب على بعض الكلمات. okay. here we have an exercise on your student book page 19. exercise B. listen for locations. listen to the conversations about places. حنسمع محادثات تتعلق بالأماكن. write the number of each place in a box on the map. be careful, there are 3 places but 7 boxes. can you see the man and the woman are here, and here we have streets, and here we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 boxes. عندي 7 مربعات. and I need to identify only 3 places. أنا مضطرة بس أعرف 3 أماكن بيحكوا عنها الأشخاص. okay. so we need to listen and listen carefully, and while you are listening try to focus up in the name of the streets. ركزوا على أسماء الشوارع like Hudson Street, okay, Pacific Street, here we have Atlantic Street, okay, Bay Street. okay, are you ready to listen? Let's start.
Page 19. Exercise B. Listen for locations. Listen to the conversations about places. Write the number of each place in a box on the map. Be careful. There are 3 places, but 7 boxes. Conversation 1.
Excuse me, I'm looking for the city center. Do you know where that is?
The city center? Let me think. Oh, sure, go straight down the street.
Pacific Street?
That's right. Then turn right on Atlantic.
Right on Atlantic.
Then go to the corner of Indian and Atlantic. The city center is on the right side of the street. You can't miss it.
Thanks.
Conversation 2.
Excuse me, I'm looking for the art museum.
Actually, I'm not from around here. But I think that's it, right across the street.
Oh, right, I see it now. Thanks.
Conversation 3.
Ma'am, excuse me? I'm looking for the Clooney Theater.
The Clooney Theater? Do you know the address?
Yes, it's 600 Hudson Street.
600 Hudson Street? Oh yeah, I know where that is. Walk straight down Bay 1 block, then turn left on Adriatic. Walk to the corner of Hudson and turn left. It's right there on the corner.
Now, can we check our answers together? خلينا نتحقق من إجاباتنا الآن. Maybe for some of you it is difficult, but you need to repeat the listening again and again. It may be more clear for you. Now, where is the first place? If you remember, I'm going to identify its place in the map. Yeah, this is the first place. It's going to be number 1. And where is the second place? If you remember, across the street. Yeah, of course, this is number 2. And what about number 3? Where is the place? Yes, it's over there, because the woman talked about Hudson Street. أكيد سمعتوا اسم Hudson Street. It's in the dialogue. Now, what I want you to do is to listen again and try to identify why are these locations were mentioned. أنا بدي إياكم الآن ترجعوا المؤشر للمحادثة while you are listening at home and watching this YouTube. لما انتم بتتابعوا هذا الدرس على اليوتيوب في البيت، أنا بطلب منكم إنكم ترجعوا تسمعوا المحادثة مرة تانية and try to realize، بدي إياكم تعرفوا why are these 3 places were mentioned, and try to focus upon the vocabulary in order to understand. بدي إياكم تعرفوا ليش هاي الأماكن ذكرت بهاي الطريقة in order to check your answers عشان تتأكدوا من إجاباتكم الصحيحة. Now we have another exercise. It's called pronunciation. It's in the same page. Rising intonation to confirm information. Do you remember when we talked about when we give information, sometimes we need to make the voice goes up and goes down. متذكرين لما احنا أخذنا شغلة تتعلق ب rising intonation اللي هو رفع نبرة الصوت اللي احنا نتحدث فيها. To confirm information هنا بمعنى التأكيد على المعلومات. Repeat information with rising intonation to be sure you understand. Read and listen, then listen again and repeat. Let's listen.
Page 19. Pronunciation. Rising intonation to confirm information. Exercise A. Repeat information with rising intonation to be sure you understand. Read and listen.
Where's the library?
The library? Let's meet at the mall.
The mall?
Now listen again and repeat in the pauses.
Where's the library?
The library? Let's meet at the mall.
The mall?
Okay, so when we want to confirm information, we can make the rising intonation. الآن لو بدي أكد على المعلومة بحاول أعلي نبرة الصوت شوية. Where is the library؟ فبقول هذا library بده يأكد على كلمة library. confirm يعني تأكيد. قصدك library. So the library. Okay, library معناها مكتبة. Okay, let me, okay, for example, let's meet at the mall. دعنا نتقابل في المول يعني المجمع التجاري. The mall. قديش أقول the mall بصوت عادي. No, the mall. I can make a rising intonation. Again, this is a good practice for you in order to speak English fluently. Okay, let's start. Do some exercise. Okay, so we have lots of exercises in your workbook. عندنا بعض التمارين في الworkbook. We have exercise 9. Okay, and if you can see this exercise on page 90 or 13. أنا ليش هنا حاطة رقمين للصفحات؟ لأنه في بعض البنات اللي شروا الكتاب حيلاقوا الترقيم عندهم بيبدأ من 13 في الوركبوك، واللي عملوا داونلود للكتاب حيلاقوا إنه بيبدأ في الوركبوك في الصفحات الأخيرة أرقام بتبدأ من 80 و 90. Okay, let's see exercise 9. Choose the correct responses to complete the conversation. Write the letter on the line. So this is like a conversation and I need to match between the answers from the first part to the second part. بحتاج أن أنا أوصل الأسئلة وإجاباتها in order to form a complete dialogue عشان أعمل محادثة كاملة. So let's read together. Number 1. Excuse me, I'm looking for Palermo's. Okay, this is a place. Okay, what will be the answer? Can you read the answer? Welbine Street, no. B, I think it is no. C, no problem. Yeah, Palermo's. Okay, the Italian restaurant. كأنه هنا بيعمل confirmation. The Italian restaurant. قصدك المطعم الإيطالي. Yes. Is it around here? Is it around? هل هو حول المكان أو هو في المنطقة؟ طبعا السؤال هنا بيقول is it? Is it? طالما إن هي بتسأل, so the answer should be yes or no. So, okay. Of course, yes. B. I think it is. Do you know the address? أنا أعتقد إنه هو في هذه المنطقة. هل لديك العنوان؟ Yeah, it's 610 Pine Street. طبعا حددت له اسم المكان ورقم الشارع. Okay, okay. We have Pine Street here in the phrase. لاحظوا إنه بالعبارة عندي Pine Street. So can you read A? Yeah, well, Pine Street is right around the corner. Right around the corner يعني مباشرة حول الزاوية الموجودة بالشارع. Really, that's great. Thanks. So we can say no problem. This is easy exercise. It's an easy exercise. I love it. Okay. Let's move to another one. Again, it's in your student book. Exercise 10. Look at the pictures. Answer the questions. Where is? So every time you will ask where is, and we will try to use directions and locations phrases that we studied in your student book. يعني حنحاول نطبق الكلمات الخاصة بالمواقع والاتجاهات اللي تعلمناها بدرس اليوم. Number 1. Where is the bookstore? Where is the bookstore? Bookstore. Bookstore بمعنى إيش يعني bookstore؟ يعني مكتبة. Where is the bookstore? المكان اللي بيبيع فيه الكتب. Okay, can you see the cafe and the bookstore? Again, we can have different answers, but the book here, used, its own answer. It's down the street from the cafe. يعني كأني انزل نزول لآخر الشارع من جهة الكافيه, you will find the bookstore. لاحظوا كيف تستخدم الإجابة down the street يعني آخر الشارع. From the cafe من جهة الكافيه. Can you see the cafe? It's here. Okay, I will do number 2 and 3 and maybe 4 and you will do the rest. Okay? أنا حساعدكم أحل رقم 2 3 و4 لكن أنتوا حتشتغلوا الباقي. Number 2. Where is the theater? Where is the theater? كمان مرة theater معناته مسرح. Library. Can you see the library in the picture? Yes. Library معناها المكتبة. حلو إنه إحنا بهذا الدرس إحنا بنجمع أسماء للplaces لا أسماء للأماكن. Okay, think. So we have corner. Is it right or left? يعني ممكن أستخدم كلمة corner, ممكن أستخدم جهة اليمين أو الشمال. Yeah, excellent. Okay, excellent. It's around the corner from the library. Around the corner from the library بمعنى على زاوية الشارع من جهة المكتب. Okay? Number 3. How do I get to the museum? How do I get to the museum? And again, it's easy. What do you mean by museum? اللي هو المتحف. How do I get? السؤال عن الطريق, صح ولا لا؟ مش احنا تعلمناها في درس اليوم. How do I get to the museum? Think with me. Can you see? Is it right or is it left? It's easy, yes. Turn left at the corner. Turn left بمعنى اتجه يسارا أو اتجه ناحية الشمال. At the corner من زاوية الشارع. Good. Okay, I will do only number 4 to be the last. How do I get to the bank? Can you see the bank? Can you see the bank? So we can move this road. Okay, this is street and here we have 1 block, 2 block and this is right side. Can you formulate your answer? تقدروا تكونوا إجابتكم. Yes. Go or walk or drive 3 blocks and turn right. ممكن أحكي للشخص walk, go 3 blocks كأنه امشي 3 مجمعات and then turn right ثم اتجه يمينا. Now I will not do 5 and 6. You will do it, okay, or you will do them at home as a homework. مش هعمل 5 أو 6. انتوا هتشتغلوهم في البيت كتدريب لإلكم. And again I will give you the answer إن شاء الله in the live class. طبعا بعطيكم الإجابات النموذجية في المحاضرة المباشرة. Okay, here we have exercise 11. Again, it's in your student book. No, I'm sorry, it's in your workbook. Look at the map, answer the questions, okay? Can you see the map? It will be more clear in your book. ممكن تكون أوضح بكتابكم. Here we have, this is a museum. Okay, here we have cinema. Okay, here we have the bank. Here we have this shop, concert mall, club, theater. Okay, yes, let's read the exercise. I need to give locations, and here we have number 1. Where is the metro cinema? Where is the metro cinema? Can you see the metro cinema? It's in the middle of the page. Here it's in the center. So can you give locations? Again, you are here. اتذكروا إنه إحنا موجودين هنا يا جماعة. So can you give locations? I think this is easy. So we can give different directions. So I will give you my own answer. أعطيكم إجابتي أنا. It's across from the bus shop, concert hall, or I can say another answer. It's down the street. It will be easier. ممكن أقول له امشي لآخر الشارع حتلاقيها. Okay, and I can say it's across from the bus shop. هي عبارة عن أو أمام عفوا اللي هو مقابل المول. Okay, across from the bus shop, concert. Okay, hall. I'm sorry, it's hall, not mall, but maybe because it's not clear for me. Concert hall. Concert hall بمعنى القاعة الموسيقية. Okay. Number 2, how do I get to the city art museum? How do I get to the city art museum? What is the museum? It's here. Again, the people are here. تنسوش إنه الناس هنا موجودين معايا. So I can say go down the street and then turn left or right. Come on, can you think about that? Yeah, I think the answer is easy. So go 2 blocks and turn right. 2 blocks, I mean this block and this block, and then turn right واتجه باتجاه اليمين. It's on the left side of the street. Okay, هو باتجاه الشمال بالشارع. It's in the left side of the street, على الجانب اليسار. لاحظي احنا ممكن تتغير الإجابات from a student to another, من طالب إلى طالب آخر. It's according to your answer, but again, it's good to use these vocabulary. Number 3, where is the KB bank? Where is the bank? Can you see the bank? I think it's easy again. It's next to the bishop, okay, concert hall, bishop, concert hall next to. ملاحظين إنه البنك ملاصق أو بالقرب من القاعة الموسيقية الكونسرت hall. So next to. It's easy again. I will ask you to complete number 4, 5, and 6 at home. بطلب منكم تكملوا الباقي بالبيت as a practice and homework. Okay? We have now reached to the end of the lesson. Again, our lesson is very short and easy. ملاحظين الدرس بتاعنا قصير وسهل. But again, we need to practice it. And we will try to practice it by using conversation to talk about our directions, about the locations in our neighborhood. إحنا ممكن نتدرب عليها من خلال استخدام بعض التعبيرات الخاصة بمواقع أو اتجاهات لأماكن معينة موجودة في الحارة، في الأماكن اللي إحنا بنعيش فيها. So we can say let's practice the conversation activator together at home with your friends. Okay, or we can practice in the live classes, use the vocabulary. Okay, and you can use the map, okay, if your own town or neighborhood, to change the conversation model, then change rules. هو هنا بقول ممكن أستخدم هاي الخريطة أو ممكن أنا أستخدم خريطة خاصة في مكاني اللي أنا عايشة فيه. And we can practice this small dialogue. Again, excuse me, I'm looking for بمعنى أنا أبحث عن. And this is here we have confirmation. Do you know the address? Yes, it's okay. Oh, so I can complete the dialogue and the conversation. And again, try to imagine that you are here. لازم تخيل إن إحنا موجودين in this side. And you can see here we have the Dance Palace. Here we have Book World. We have the National Bank. Here we have Museum. Here we have Theater. So I want you to practice and be careful. Here we have 2nd Avenue, Holly Avenue, 1st Avenue, okay, Harbour Street. I can use the vocabulary in order to practice the dialogue. أنا حطلب منكم تتدربوا على هذه الجزئية بالبيت. You can make questions and you can make statements. It will be a good practice for you. حيكون تدريب كتير رائع لنا. Okay, we have reached now to the end of lesson 2 in unit 2. Inshallah, we will meet again in lesson 3. Till that time, please stay safe. See you soon. Bye now.